Hello everyone and welcome to my General Hospital Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Drew identifies Jason as Sasha's baby daddy after Carly reads him for filth. The private jet ride back to Port Charles was enjoyable for Jack and Carly. Jack may have lost his Australian accent while he was in Germany, but he was able to become closer to Carly. Since she didn't think Valentine would show up and try to kill Jack, she thanked him for the ride home and for giving her some thrill. But Jack was unwilling to discuss Valentine. He wanted to talk about their shared champagne. Carly flirted and said she didn't remember a thing about it. "I was too focused on you," remarked Carly. Colette immediately called Jack, saying she needed him to see something as soon as he landed. Colette eventually indicated a cabin in the woods as Cyrus' hiding place, and Jack met her there. Drew buttoned his shirt, signaling what they had just done in the bedroom, and he and Willow came down the gatehouse steps. The fact that Drew had slipped onto the property astounded Willow. Drew said that my Navy SEAL training finally came in handy, oblivious to the fact that he still retained Jason's memories and that his own Navy SEAL memories were stored on a flash drive. Willow's presence on the Q estate continued to irritate Drew. Willow, who detested making extra efforts to be with Drew, didn't enjoy it either. While she appreciated Chase and Brooke Lynn's encouragement, she was aware that everyone else was holding their tongues. Given how close the children are to Monica, Willow acknowledged that she wanted to make this living situation work. Willow also felt living there would be what Michael wanted. "No matter how badly things happen between us, I care about him," Willow said. "The person who has been hardest to deal with is Sasha. She's pregnant with God knows whose baby, and I feel like she is constantly judging me. It's hard to believe we were ever friends," Willow said. Drew left his tie on the couch and eventually went out the back door, agreeing that a little conflict shows you who your true friends are. A knock on the door prompted Willow to straighten up, and when she opened it, Carly was standing there with presents for the children. Carly told Willow that Michael had sent a message to the children and had begun treatment. He wanted Carly to thank Willow and let them know how much he loved them. Willow shocked Carly by offering her a cup of tea, but she accepted. Carly noticed Drew's tie beneath a throw cushion when Willow walked to the kitchen. Willow was shocked to see Carly gone as she came back into the living room. Selena received a $5,000 check from Cody, who also promised to give her another one in a month. Selena informed Cody that she had a proposal for him that he could find appealing as he attempted to leave her office. She wanted Cody to start making money at her illegal poker games again. Given that he had discovered he was Mac's son since their last collaboration, Cody advised him to give it some thought. Selena urged him to make a decision quickly so she could welcome Drew as her next visitor. The lawmaker was prepared to back Selena's illicit shipping business. But Drew had another motive for being there: to talk about Selena's connection to Curtis when she operated her poker game out of the Savoy's back room. "I am sure I can provide you with information on Mr. Ashford, provided the exchange is mutually beneficial," Selena grinned. Cody returned at that moment to decline Selena's invitation. When he saw Drew, all he could do was chuckle. "Well, hello, Congressman, what happened? Did you get lost on your way to help some blind orphans? Actually, it doesn't matter why you're here. The fact that you are, and you're doing business with Ms. Wu confirms that you're exactly who I thought you were." Cody was on a roll when an irate Selena told him to go. He found it amusing that a member of Congress had the largest bookmaker in Port Charles. "I was just meeting with a constituent," Drew said. "Does Willow know that you are doing backroom deals with Selena?" replied Cody. Drew became enraged and ordered Cody to avoid Willow. Before Selena had one of her thugs accompany Cody from the property, Drew did a double take at the last line. "What are you going to do? Raise my taxes? You and your brother are so much alike. You ask all moral. Meanwhile, you're sleeping with Michael's wife, and Jason got Sasha pregnant." Jocelyn was summoned to Anna's office to explain the true cause of Dex's death. When Jocelyn found out that someone had given Dex a digitalis injection to induce cardiac arrest, she was shocked. "The same thing was done to Sam McCall," Anna added. When Anna told Jocelyn that Dex had placed her as his emergency contact without naming any next of kin, Jocelyn became uneasy. "When they came to you and told you someone was committing these murders, did you tell them it was Cyrus?" Jocelyn also asked a pointed question. Joss was informed by an irate Anna that there was no evidence linking Cyrus to the death of Digitalis. He's not a suspect. He's not even a person of interest at this point. I know you want justice, but in order to get justice we need evidence, and we're working very hard to get that, Anna continued. Joss was concerned about Cyrus's options at Turning Woods after she found out that he was not allowed entry to GH. When Anna learned that Jocelyn was now helping at the facility, she became concerned. He's got everybody fooled. Everyone thinks he's a saint, Joss said. Jocelyn's words meant nothing to Anna. You are interfering in an ongoing investigation, and you're not to go back to Turning Woods, she instructed. Jocelyn responded to the commissioner of police. You must have me mistaken for someone who works for you. I am not a cop, she replied. That was the issue, and Anna knew it well. She warned Jocelyn that if she didn't remain out of the investigation, she would jeopardize it and endanger herself. Please don't get in the way of this investigation before it even gets off the ground, Anna begged. After grudgingly agreeing, Jocelyn hurried out of Anna's office. Isaiah approached Jordan and Sidwell as soon as he saw them conversing at the bar. Jens, long time no see. You back to kill me yourself this time? Questioned Isaiah. Sidwell pretended to be shocked to meet his old doctor. Jordan was told by Jens, Dr. Gannon and I had an unfortunate misunderstanding when we were working together in Africa. Jordan intervened and informed Isaiah that he was interfering with her and Sidwell's private discussion. Lucy approached the bar after noticing the argument. Why can't the deputy mayor and our newest medical hero in town just try to get along with our new entrepreneur, who can do so much for our fair city? What Lucy had to say didn't matter to Isaiah. Whatever money he brings into Port Charles is blood money, he stated. After observing Jordan being friendly with Jordan, Lucy made the decision to return to her table. When Jordan was by himself, he questioned Sidwell about his relationship with Isaiah in Africa. He didn't like the conditions of his employment, and so he departed, Sidwell stated. As soon as Sidwell entered the elevator, Jordan reached for her phone and texted Isaiah. Jordan informed Isaiah of her intention to get close to Sidwell in order to undermine him when they subsequently met at the Surf Lounge. Tracy and Brooke Lynn showed up at the Metro Court for a meeting on deception. Although Lucy was invited, Tracy wasn't pleased when she arrived. Although Lulu joined them in a professional role as Brooke Lynn's assistant, Brooke Lynn was irritated. When Maxie and Sasha arrived, Tracy was equally disappointed. Tracy said, "Shouldn't you be at home doing your job?" Sasha clarified that she was come to meet Felicia, and that Monica had granted her the day off. Felicia brought Sasha to another table, so they could talk over dessert when she arrived. At last, the women started working on their deception. Tracy was naturally angry that Sunny and Natalia took a plane to Los Angeles on Deception's behalf. Felicia and Sasha talked about her tense relationship with Tracy over at their table. Is there any way to unofficially contact your baby's father and ask him for medical records? Felicia then posed a pointed question to Sasha. Felicia was reassured by Sasha that she could call the father, and he would assist her if her child ever required medical attention. The next person to enter the Metro Court was Anna. She visited with Drew, who informed her that if the PCPD concentrated on combating organized crime, he would be pleased to receive federal assistance. Arresting and convicting Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan should be your top priority, he stated. Carly exited the elevator at that precise moment. Congressman Quartermain, you left this at Michael's house while you were having sex with his wife, Carly declared to the restaurant while clutching the tie. You sleazy son of a... I bought you that tie and I found it on Willow's couch. Did you wait for Michael's children to leave before you had sex with their mother? Carly was having a good time, so Drew tried to pull her away. Don't you touch me. Michael, your nephew, is overseas fighting for his life, and you're still sleeping with his wife in their house on property you were banned from. As Carly continued, Tracy's expressions were magnificent. I want everyone to hear this. I want everyone to know that you are pathetic. I am so glad that Jason beat the hell out of you, and I hope he does it again. You aren't half the man that he is. Drew was prepared to retaliate. Who's pathetic now, Carly? Looks like the joke's on you. 'Cause your beloved Jason? He knocked up Sasha Corbin. You know, the family cook. Lucky told Elizabeth that he had killed in self-defense while he was a missionary, but he told Jason not to kill Sidwell since he was unconscious. Lucky now believed that Sidwell's troublemaking in Port Charles was his fault. If I had let Jason kill Sidwell in that moment, it would have been purely about revenge. I didn't want to carry that burden the rest of my life, Lucky stated. Liz questioned revenge for what? After a poker game, Lucky told Liz all about Sidwell beating him. Lucky acknowledged that when he needed them most, he sensed the presence of both Elizabeth and Luke. Elizabeth was shocked to learn that Lucky was thinking about her. She was even visible to Lucky in his cage. She asked Lucky, "Did I say anything to you?" "You said I shouldn't quit, and I should get up off the floor and fight," replied Lucky. Although she reminded him that she couldn't be anyone's angel, Elizabeth was moved that Lucky had used her in his thoughts to help him get through some difficult situations over the years. According to General Hospital teasers, Jason Morgan gets along well with the most of his ex-partners in Port Charles, but his actor Steve Burton is a different story. According to reports, Burton's ex-wife, Sherry Guston, recently forced him to appear in court once more. After being married in 1999, the couple produced 3 lovely kids, McKenna, Jack and Brooklyn, who is 10 years old. Unfortunately, the two parted ways in 2022 after the proverbial drama hit the fan, and they divorced in 2023. Court records show that Burton went to court in November 2024, alleging his ex-wife had broken their divorce agreement, according to In Touch Weekly. Going back a little, the terms of Steve and Sherry's December 2023 divorce settlement stated that they would share joint, legal and physical custody of the 3 children. Each month, Burton was required to pay $12,500 in child support, of which $10,000 was due to Brooklyn and $2,500 to Jack, who was still a teenager. Furthermore, Burton promised to give Sherry $50,000 every month, even though his ex-wife waived her claim to spousal support. But last November, Burton filed a motion, claiming that his ex-wife was attempting to keep him from seeing Brooklyn, in violation of their custody arrangement. According to him, in May 2023, Sherry expressed a strong desire to move from California to Tennessee. He said he was fine with moving since he wanted to be near his kids when she came up. Burton claims that Sherry requested him for a $57,000 loan for closing costs by the time September 2023 arrived. Burton ended the lease on his California house with plans to move to Tennessee, since he thought the move was inevitable. He actually remodeled his house in Tennessee, where the family had previously resided, and asked his tenant to leave. Sherry ultimately decided to change her mind about moving, which was unfortunate. Burton resigned from his position as Harris Michaels on Days of Our Lives at the time, and went on record to say that he lost rental revenue on his Tennessee property. To accommodate this new living arrangement, Burton acquired a new employment. However, he points out that he would never have relocated back to Tennessee and completely uprooted his life to do so if Sherry had not discussed moving. Furthermore, it appears that Burton is especially displeased with Sherry because she has made it very difficult for me to spend time with Brooklyn and to take her to Tennessee for some meaningful moments together. She has even demanded that before I can spend my time with Brooklyn, I notify her in advance and get her consent. Additionally, the court document disclosed that Sherry has barred Burton's daughter from visiting Tennessee, forcing the actor to drive to California to spend time with his daughter. "I often travel to California for work, but I don't have a place to live there anymore because I broke my lease when I moved to Tennessee," says Steve. Following his return to work with GH, Burton reportedly attempted to re-establish a visitation arrangement with Brooklyn. He primarily stays in Tennessee because his son Jack enjoys living there and has no intention of returning to California. Sherry, meanwhile, contends that Burton's statements are disingenuous because his employment is located in California rather than Tennessee. She adds that the girl's absence from school is the root of Brooklyn's travel problems. Burton is also accused by Sherry of arranging things with Brooklyn before discussing them with her. According to General Hospital spoilers, Burton is still dealing with mayhem, while Jason has very little drama with his baby mamas in Port Charles. Family arguments. Jack Lee gets hotter and past due apologies. Updates and spoilers for the week of Monday, February 10th to Friday, February 14th on General Hospital hint at family confrontations, the intensification of Jack Lee, and a long overdue apology. Jack Brennan and Carly Spencer get heated, Jason and Tracy Quartermain spar, and Cody Bell finally apologizes. family face-offs and ineffective plans. On Monday, February 10th, Ava Jerome's plan fails, and Jason and Tracy argue over the baby daddy allegations that Cody instigated. After learning how far Nina Reeves will go to remove Drew Quartermaine from the scene, Carly makes a commitment in the interim. For the benefit of their shared grandkids, Nina had requested Carly to assist her in permanently separating Drew from her daughter, Willow Corinthos. Willow is conflicted in the interim. Is she feeling bad about cheating on Michael Corinthos with his uncle? Additionally, Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson spend time together. Issued warnings and positive updates. On Tuesday, February 11th, Curtis Ashford issues a warning to his ex-wife Jordan Ashford, a former police officer and spy. This warning most likely relates to Jordan's undercover sting of Jen Sidwell, which Anna Devane approved. Sonny Corinthos receives some positive news elsewhere, possibly about his heart issue. Elizabeth Baldwin and Isaiah Gannon offer their condolences elsewhere. While Jason meets with Sasha Corbin, Cody confides in Felicia Scorpio. Jackley gets hotter and demands answers. Jackley gets hotter on Wednesday, February 12th, when Carly and Brennan go out on a real date. Jocelyn Jacks is being asked to explain herself elsewhere, and it's possible that Anna urged her to avoid getting involved in the Cyrus Renault case. Additionally, after returning from Baden-Baden, Jason sits down with his son Danny Morgan, probably to discuss the death of Sam McCall. In another scene, Tracy is asked for a favor by Alexis Davis. Additionally, Christina Corinthos Davis and Isaiah become closer. Past due apologies and thought-provoking. On Thursday, February 13th, Cody finally apologizes, and it should be to Jason or Sasha. Nina provides Sonny some fuel for thought elsewhere, perhaps on the circumstances surrounding Willow and Drew's shared grandchildren. Harrison Chase confesses to someone in the interim. Returning to Sasha, she is caught off guard. What may be worrying about that? Rick Lansing is also reassured by Elizabeth. Uncertainties and disclosures. On Friday, February 14th, Rick harbors some misgivings as Molly Lansing Davis, his daughter, reveals something. Christina, Molly's sister, is furious over something else. Alexis, their mother, argues with Jason in the interim, perhaps over allowing Danny to live with her? Could the offer Ava receives be for her second gallery building, which she is no longer able to afford? Could that have something to do with the Esplanade project that Sidwell and Drew were negotiating? Carly Corinthos had always been known for her fiery temper and unwavering loyalty to those she considered family. But when she learned of Drew Kane's latest move, she was beyond furious. The moment she stormed into his office at Aurora Media, the tension in the room became almost suffocating. "What the hell were you thinking, Drew?" Carly snapped, slamming the door behind her. Drew, seated at his desk, barely looked up. He had been expecting this confrontation ever since he made the fateful decision to name Jason Morgan as the father of Sasha Gilmore's unborn child. It was a move he hadn't made lightly, but one he believed was necessary. "I was thinking about what was best for everyone involved," Drew replied evenly, though there was a flicker of guilt in his eyes. Carly scoffed, crossing her arms. "Best for everyone? How is lying to Sasha to everyone the best move? Jason is gone, Drew. He's not here to defend himself, and you just threw his name into something that doesn't even concern him." Drew exhaled, rubbing his temples. Sasha needed protection. She needed an out from Gladys and the people who have been trying to take advantage of her. If the world believes Jason is the father, no one will dare come after her or that baby. Carly's hands curled into fists at her sides. "And you think Jason would have wanted this? You think he'd be okay with his name being used like this?" "He was a lot of things, Drew, but a liar wasn't one of them." Drew's jaw clenched. "I didn't see another option." Carly shook her head, her voice thick with anger and disappointment. "You're supposed to be better than this. You're not some schemer, Drew. You don't play games like this. You were always supposed to be the guy who did the right thing no matter what. But this is low even for you." Drew stood up, leveling his gaze with hers. "I'm doing what Jason would have done. He would have protected Sasha, Carly. He would have made sure no one hurt her." Carly let out a sharp laugh, but there was no humor in it. Jason would have protected her the right way. He wouldn't have lied to her, or about her baby's father to do it. Drew sighed, running a hand through his hair. "I get it. You're mad. But I need you to understand that this was the best move in a bad situation. Carly's eyes narrowed. You don't get to decide that. And you definitely don't get to drag Jason's name into something like this just because it's convenient for you. Drew sat back down, resting his elbows on his desk. It's done, Carly. Carly shook her head. No, it's not done. Because the truth always comes out, Drew. And when it does, you're going to have to answer for it. With that, she turned on her heel and stormed out, leaving Drew sitting in the wreckage of his choices, knowing that Carly was right, but also knowing there was no turning back now. General Hospital's Steve Burton's ex-wife Sherry Gustin causes more drama. The world of soap operas is no stranger to drama, both on and off the screen. For decades, shows like General Hospital have captivated audiences with their intricate storylines, passionate romances, and shocking twists. However, sometimes the real-life drama surrounding the actors can be just as compelling as the fictional tales they portray. Such is the case with Steve Burton, a beloved star of General Hospital, and his ex-wife Sherry Gustin. Recently, Gustin has found herself at the center of attention once again, stirring up controversy and sparking conversations among fans and media outlets alike. This latest chapter in their post-divorce saga has reignited interest in their relationship, their family dynamics, and the challenges of navigating life in the public eye. The rise of Steve Burton and his role on General Hospital. To fully understand the significance of Sherry Gustin's recent actions, it's important to first delve into the career and personal life of Steve Burton. Burton is a household name for fans of daytime television, having played the iconic role of Jason Morgan on General Hospital for over 2 decades. His portrayal of the brooding, enigmatic character earned him a loyal fanbase and critical acclaim, solidifying his status as one of the most recognizable faces in the soap opera world. Burton's journey to stardom began in the early 1990s when he joined the cast of General Hospital. Over the years, his character evolved from a troubled youth to a powerful mob enforcer, becoming a central figure in many of the show's most memorable storylines. Burton's on-screen chemistry with his co-stars, particularly Kelly Monaco, who plays Sam McCall, further endeared him to viewers. His dedication to the role and his ability to bring depth to Jason Morgan made him a fan favorite. Off-screen, Burton's life seemed equally idyllic. He married Sherry Gustin in 1999, and the couple welcomed 2 children, Jack and Brooklyn. For years, they appeared to be the picture of a happy, stable family. However, as is often the case in Hollywood, appearances can be deceiving. The breakdown of a marriage. Despite their seemingly perfect life, cracks began to form in Burton and Gustin's marriage. In 2018, after nearly 2 decades together, the couple announced their decision to divorce. The news came as a shock to many fans, who had grown accustomed to seeing them as a united front. While the exact reasons for their split were not publicly disclosed, rumors swirled about the challenges they faced behind closed doors. Divorce is never easy, especially when children are involved. For Burton and Gustin, the end of their marriage marked the beginning of a new chapter filled with co-parenting challenges, legal battles, and the inevitable scrutiny that comes with being in the public eye. As they navigated their new reality, both parties seemed determined to prioritize their children's well-being. However, as time went on, it became clear that their post-divorce relationship was far from amicable. Sherry Gustin's recent controversies. Fast forward to the present day, and Sherry Gustin has once again made headlines, this time for reasons that have left fans and onlookers divided. While the specifics of her recent actions remain somewhat murky, reports suggest that Gustin has been engaging in behavior that has reignited tensions between her and Burton. Whether through social media posts, public statements, or interactions with mutual acquaintances, Gustin's actions have sparked a fresh wave of drama. One of the most notable incidents involved Gustin making cryptic comments on social media, which many interpreted as veiled jabs at Burton. While she did not mention him by name, the timing and context of her posts led fans to speculate that she was referencing their past relationship and the challenges they've faced since their divorce. These posts quickly gained traction, with fans and media outlets dissecting every word in an attempt to uncover the underlying message. In addition to her social media activity, Gustin has also been involved in legal disputes related to their divorce settlement. Reports indicate that she has sought modifications to their custody agreement and financial arrangements, citing changes in circumstances since their initial agreement was reached. These legal battles have further fueled the drama, drawing attention to the complexities of their post-divorce relationship. The impact on Steve Burton and their family. As with any high-profile divorce, the fallout from Burton and Gustin's split has had a profound impact on both parties. For Burton, the constant media attention and public scrutiny have undoubtedly added stress to an already challenging situation. As a public figure, he has had to navigate the delicate balance of maintaining his professional reputation while addressing the personal issues that arise from his divorce. For their children, the ongoing drama has likely been even more difficult to process. Divorce is never easy for children, and the added layer of public attention can make the experience even more overwhelming. As parents, both Burton and Gustin have a responsibility to shield their children from unnecessary drama and ensure that their well-being remains the top priority. However, with Gustin's recent actions drawing attention to their family dynamics, it's clear that this is easier said than done. The role of social media in amplifying drama. In today's digital age, social media plays a significant role in shaping public perception and amplifying personal drama. For celebrities like Steve Burton and Sherry Gustin, platforms like Instagram and Twitter provide a direct line of communication with fans, but they also come with risks. A single post can spark a firestorm of speculation, leading to widespread attention and, in some cases, unintended consequences. Gustin's use of social media to air her grievances has been a double-edged sword. On one hand, it has allowed her to express herself and share her perspective with the world. On the other hand, it has opened the door to intense scrutiny and criticism, with fans and critics alike weighing in on her actions. This dynamic highlights the challenges of navigating personal issues in a public forum, where every word and action is subject to interpretation. The broader implications of celebrity divorce. The drama surrounding Steve Burton and Sherry Gustin's divorce is not an isolated incident. In fact, it reflects a broader trend in which the personal lives of celebrities are dissected and analyzed by the public. From high-profile splits to contentious custody battles, the challenges of celebrity divorce are often played out in the spotlight, leaving little room for privacy or resolution. For fans, these real-life dramas can be both fascinating and unsettling. On one level, they provide a glimpse into the lives of the stars they admire, offering a sense of connection and relatability. On another level, they serve as a reminder of the complexities and challenges that come with fame, particularly when personal relationships are involved. Moving forward, lessons learned and paths to healing. As the dust settles on this latest chapter of drama, it's worth considering what the future holds for Steve Burton, Sherry Gustin, and their family. While the road ahead may be fraught with challenges, there are also opportunities for growth, healing, and reconciliation. For Burton, the focus will likely remain on his career and his role as a father. As one of General Hospital's most beloved stars, he has a loyal fanbase that continues to support him through thick and thin. By maintaining a positive public image and prioritizing his children's well-being, he can navigate the challenges of his personal life while continuing to thrive professionally. For Gustin, the path forward may involve finding healthier ways to express herself and address her grievances. While social media can be a powerful tool, it's important to use it responsibly and consider the potential consequences of one's actions. By focusing on her own growth and well-being, she can move past the drama and create a more positive future for herself and her family. Ultimately, the story of Steve Burton and Sherry Gustin serves as a reminder of the complexities of love, marriage, and divorce, especially in the public eye. While their journey has been marked by challenges and controversy, it also offers valuable lessons about resilience, forgiveness, and the importance of prioritizing family. As they continue to navigate their new reality, fans can only hope that they find peace and happiness in the years to come. Conclusion. The drama surrounding Steve Burton and Sherry Gustin's divorce is a testament to the enduring allure of real-life soap operas. From their seemingly perfect marriage to the challenges of co-parenting in the public eye, their story has captivated fans and sparked important conversations about love, loss, and the complexities of modern relationships. As they move forward, their journey serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there is always hope for healing and growth. Whether on screen or off, the drama of life continues to unfold, offering lessons and insights for us all.